You need to know that you are loved and special. The divine created you exactly as you are with reason, because you have gifts to give the world. Don't hide yourself away. Welcome, Taurus. This is a timeless reading, so it's for any time you're listening to this is when it's meant to be. And if you have Taurus in your sun, your moon, your rising, anywhere in your chart, this is for you if you are that strong Taurus energy. Let's see what they want to tell you. If you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I appreciate it. Let's see what we got. I heard this before too. This is a time for self-love for you. Have you been struggling with being uncertain about yourself? I hear that for some of you, it's spiritual and also like physical body, or not being happy with yourself in some way. This is a gentle message from your guides to please do take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, speak lovingly about yourself, and to love yourself. Got two messages for you about love. And the first one is choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. And the second one is about honesty. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. And let's see what they want to tell us about either one, what the message is on this one. When you choose love, negative feelings will have no place in your heart. There's always a choice. Telling and retelling a negative situation will not heal it. Surround the situation in love. Choose to see your responsibility and focus on love. This is a great message. Have you been that person who, and I hear in my head that you are, who retells the same story over and over again? Be cautious sometimes of that, because it might not be the best story to say. And these might be stories that you're saying about yourself. Be positive about yourself. It doesn't help you to take yourself down. I hear it, be gentle and kind with yourself is your message for that one. Be kind and gentle with yourself. And then the other card talked about honesty and asking you, it says, love seeks to do what is best for another person. Speak honestly and tell the truth about your emotions. I feel for those of you who are listening, who are Taurus, this is hard for you to do. This is difficult. And I think because you don't want to hurt the other person's feelings a lot of times, or you don't I hear some of you don't have enough mental bandwidth to go like spar or go back and forth with another person, and it might feel like it is sparring. It might feel like it's, like, oh boy, this is, and I don't want to use the word confrontation, but that this person is difficult, or it's a difficult person, and you tend to avoid that for your own personal well-being. But this is telling you to use this opportunity to clear the air and turn it into positive. Sometimes you have to know when the right moment is to have that deeper dialogue, but they're saying that you've got to do that. You've got to have that deeper dialogue. It will help strengthen your bonds, and it will help you with your own self-care and creating boundaries, especially if you're somebody who struggles sometimes with a little bit of boundaries. Now we're going to pull some tarot and see what messages they have for you coming out. Let's see what we're getting here. Are some of you feeling stuck out there? Are you feeling stuck? Like you've been in a holding pattern, in the same pattern forever? That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that some of you feel stuck, that you've got the hangman here, and that you're feeling like, I'm just treading water. And I've been doing that for a long time, and feeling like I'm not sure, this is the Page of Cups here, when things are going to change and the tide is going to come my way. You Taurus folk are some deep thinkers. There are deep thinkers in the bunch. A lot of strong maternal energy also. I hear give yourself a break. Be kind and give yourself a break. Some of you are just working all the time. There's limited rest, and I think mental rest also, not just physical rest. We've got the Hermit card here. Spend some time alone in solitude. It will recharge you and it will rejuvenate you, and it will help you with your communication with other folks. I also hear a message for you to be peaceful with one another. Be peaceful with one another. It's going to be really important for you and your mental health during this time. Again, you'll know, I think, when someone is crossing a boundary with you. You'll know when it's time to speak up. You don't, you know what I just heard in my head? You don't need to take on every battle. You just don't. You don't need to take on every battle. At the same time, and this is where the balance is hard, there may be times where you need to tell someone what's what. And I hear that this is especially true with relationships and family members. Relationships with family members is where there are times where you really are a deep lover, you really love someone, and you feel, I can't say anything, it's harmful or hurtful, or you're not sure, and that weighs heavily on you. That's been weighing heavily on you, I think. Let's pull a couple more cards. Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. There's more work to do. That's what I hear. There's some more work to do. You're going to take some time. You're going to take some solitude. You're going to take some peace and rest, and you're going to just jump right back in there. You're going to dive back in again. And when I say rest, I feel like some of you, rest for you is like a day, like one day off. It's not like a long period of time. You're maybe like, I'm taking a day off, and then I'm back in the groove and I'm back in it. Your guides are telling you to take as much time as you need. Take as much time as you need. Are you always doing? Are you always doing for other people? I feel like you are. I feel like you are someone who is the glue that's holding your family together, or your friend group together, or maybe even your work situation together, and you're always doing, right? You're always doing. Let's pull some other cards and see what we got, and see what other messages your guides have for you. It's such an interesting message. The first one is trust the timing. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. You do not need to be in a rush. Things will happen in due course. There is time. It's the perfect time is always the perfect time, is what I hear. Meaning there's going to be enough time to do all the things that you want to accomplish. And then the next one is so interesting because it says jump in. Jump in. Adventure. Say yes to change. You're getting two different messages. The one is telling you to trust the timing, take some respite. We saw that Hermit card before, and now it's telling you to jump in. When are you supposed to do that? Listen for the messages. That's what I hear. Listen for the messages from your guides, and you're going to know when is the right time for me to pull back. When is the time for me to jump in there and get going? For this, trust the timing. Are you okay? Are you someone who has really not sure about your purpose and your place here? Your guides want you to know that what is meant for you will come your way. So often we feel like it's about the destination, and we forget that it's about the journey, and that's so much of it. And we want to jump ahead. We want to move forward really quickly. But your guides are telling you, don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about any of that. Worry about going from A to B right now and not focusing on the end result. You're going to know. You're going to know when the right time is to jump into a new project. I hear this. Do not say yes to everything. If you're someone who someone calls you, someone's hey, can you do this? And you're like, absolutely, I can. I will find a reserve of energy. I'm gonna do it all. Be cautious. You don't have to say yes to everything. You can jump in, of course, but you don't have to take on everything all the time. Be at peace with yourself. That's what I hear. Be at peace with yourself. That's your message. I hope this helped you out. Do consider liking and subscribing this, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.